Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or to my extremely messy desk, whatever you want to call it. I only have a few minutes, but I figured I would just jump on here and do the little bit of work I'm doing on camera with you guys. I'm still working in my granddaughter-to-be. I'm working on her journal still. I did sew around the journal card that we've done yesterday, as well as the little lunch sack type booklet that we made. I did not sew around that. I also made this cute little shaker card. So I've done that off camera. And then I have done this little booklet that I will stick in the journal somewhere. And then, let me see what else I have done, if I've done anything. Oh yeah, I did do this. I cut her name out on my scan and cut and just put it right there. And what else did I do? Oh, I went ahead and sewed around the pages that are going to have the pockets in them. So I've done that. I think that's all I've done in that one. Let me see. In this one here, I just sewed a little piece of lace on. And the same thing, I sewed around the pages that will have the pockets. And I don't know that I've done anything in this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, well, I sewed around the page where the pockets are going to be. And then I think I'm going to be adding some more pages. So I went ahead and kind of started on this one. I just glued a cute piece of lace on there. I glued a little pocket in here. And what I can do, I think I have some scrap pages over here. Or I thought I did. I thought I had some scrap paper of the pink paper that I could just kind of fold up and stick in there. And I probably do. I just don't know where it is. Okay, so scratch that for right now. Actually, it's maybe right here. It is. Ha! Okay. So it actually needs to be taller than that because I want to fold it. So let's not worry with that right this minute. Let's go ahead and just kind of keep, and what I'm really doing is I'm decorating the pages before I put them into the journal. I think it'll just be easier that way. And so this is already the perfect length right there for a belly band. Or I could do like a band here and a band here. Let's just do the belly band right there. So let me just grab my corner chomper. I was gonna get a little one, but that may be more of a challenge than just using the big one. Great goodness. Okay. So I've got my corner chomper here, and I'm just going to chomp these corners a little bit. That's all I'm going to do, and then I'll just glue this straight down. I'm wondering if I might need to put this on something as a backing, because that's kind of thin. That would be cute. Or what about that? No, it kind of gets lost in that. Let's just see what we have. I mean, I'm just wasting time, but you know, it is what it is. So I do have these pages here that I can use. I wonder what that would look like, but no, still lost. I probably need something that's not pink if I'm going to use that as a belly band. And I don't have anything pink pulled out, or not pink pulled out. So we might have to scratch that idea too. Well, we're off to a wonderful start already here, guys. Yeah, it's been one of those kind of days. I have spent most of the morning, well, I went to church this morning, played the drums, and then when I came home, I have spent most of my time fighting with my sewing machine. So, all right, let's just do this, and so that way I can at least feel a little bit accomplished. Let's just make a pocket to go right here, because I do want to use that as a belly band, but I think to use it as a belly band, it needs to be backed onto something heavier. So now the key is finding what I've done with my paper trimmer, because I just had it and then I moved my a sewing machine off. So I know that my paper is 5.5, and I want to give 1/4 of an inch on each side to score for my little bend in my pocket there. So let's grab this little one. All right, now to find my little scory tool. Okay, see, I am like so put together. All right, so I am going to do this at 1/4 of an inch here. Hope that's enough. I don't know. Let's go in a little more. I'm gonna do it maybe about 1/3 of an inch, and I realize I am off screen. It's crazy. It's just been one of those days for me. I don't know what the deal is. It's like I went down every little rabbit trail and pig trail I could go down today trying to get this done. Like, I started, okay, so I was like, let me just embellish like the tags. So I started doing that. Well, then I'm like, oh, but I really do want to go ahead and get my sewing machine fixed to where I can sew around them. And so rather than just finishing up what I was doing, you know, because I am on a deadline with this, no, I spent a couple of hours fighting with my sewing machine. So, yeah, that's the story of my life. I just go down these little pig trails. You know, it's like I see a squirrel. Okay, so I do like where that is. Let me do this. So I realize this may not be that great of a video. And I do apologize that it's not like a tutorial type video or Photoshop or anything like that. I'm just trying to get this done, and then there are some of you that do like to see the process. So I'm trying. I cannot believe that I put it all. I just didn't realize that the baby shower is less than a week. And if any of you make these kind of journals, you know these are not something that you just throw together overnight. And then especially the fact that, you know, this is going to be something that I want her to be able to have, you know, for years to come, to be able to say, hey, my mama made that for me when I was, you know, before I was born. So I'm probably stressing over it more than what I actually should. I am sure that I am. But it has put a lot of pressure on me. And I don't even know that you guys, I don't know that I'm even on screen. So I may put this pocket down and then pause and get you guys on camera and then come back, because I really cannot go up any further working. My little arms can only reach so far. So I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully that's better, but now you can really see how messy my desk is. but that's okay. I am not going to stress over that part. Okay, so we have something here, here, and here. So I think we're going to just kind of leave this alone for right now. Let's get another piece of the scrapbook paper and let's keep working. And so remember, we need it to be 8.5 inches tall. I'm just trying to see this. I need to cut some of this off because it got bent. So I need it to be 8.5 inches tall. And look at that. They got that hole in a bad spot. Okay, that got it. It's crazy. So we need 8.5 this way. And I need it 11 this way. Okay, so that gives us another page there. And the reason I'm doing this in the cardstock, because I got to thinking I really want to load these up. I want to put all sorts of stuff in it. I want it to be where it's not just for when she is a baby. Obviously it will be a baby book, but I want it also to have some stuff in it where it can last her for a while. And if I'm going to be loading it up, then I need something a little more stiffer than just regular cardstock. So now what I might do here, I might just put like a pocket like crazy on the page. Or, you know what? Let's do one of these envelopes on this page. That will work. And then I will stick like some little cards, those little cards that you've seen that I have printed. There go the dogs. I am so sorry, guys. So very sorry. I don't know what to do with them. If I wait for them to not bark to do a video, you guys will never see another video, ever. And they can be fine. They can not be barking. And then it's almost like they know when I'm doing a video, and then they're going to start this mess. Okay. Now, the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make this as a pocket. And if they don't hush in a minute, I'll just have to end the video because they're in one of them moods. So I'm going to make this, I'm just gluing this on 3 sides because I'm making it into a pocket. So I will actually be able to stick some stuff behind there. Let me pause, you guys. Okay, I am back. We'll see how long I'm here because as soon as they realize that the camera's on again, they're going to get going. Okay, so what I done is I just grabbed a couple of these little journal type cards, and my printer is running out of ink, and I didn't realize it before I started printing them, so they're not the colors that they're supposed to be, but it's okay, we'll make it work. We'll get it figured out. Yep, and there they go. Oh well, we'll get as much done as we can. I'm about to have to leave for church anyway, because I cannot be late with playing the drums. They depend on me, so I'm just going to round these just a little bit. This is one of the ones that didn't print out near as dark as it should have, but I think I can still use it. It will be fine. Oh shoot, I just forgot. I have to run by my ex-husband's house on the way to church and pick up my youngest son's computer because he left it at his dad's house. And he's got to have it for school in the morning. Oh goodness, it's always something, you know. But I don't care. Life goes on. So, yeah, I've been so far behind in getting my videos done because with the tooth, and then, you know, getting my Etsy orders out, because I am very particular, and I do not want to send out my orders late. That's just not something I want happening. So I am very careful about making sure that all of that's done way ahead of time. So I've just been getting behind, and I do apologize, and we will get the videos caught back up. I do have a few requests on Photoshop tutorials, which, okay, so you guys know I do my Photoshop mostly on my iPad. And when I got on there, I think it was this morning, either last night or this morning, to do some designing, I noticed that Photoshop has made a bunch of changes on the iPad, and they have actually included some of the wonderful things that was only available on the desktop. One of the things I've seen that they have included is you can now edit raw images, which is great. So we will be doing some tutorials on that. I really haven't played around with it enough to see what all changes they did make. So I will get on there and do that. This reminds me of my mother. It says, wash your hands and say your prayers because Jesus and germs are everywhere. When I seen that, I was like, oh yeah. Because, you know, when the whole pandemic happened, you know, everybody was running out buying hand sanitizer and wipes and all that kind of stuff. Nope, not me and my family. Not myself, not my mom, not my children. Nope. We had plenty because that's a normal thing for us. Is we've always had a ton of hand sanitizer. I think my children knew how to say hand sanitizer before they knew how to say mama. So they would call it hand sanitizer. So when I seen that, I'm like, oh yes, that has to be included in her baby book. Because she will learn that her grandma, that's what they call my mother, she will learn that her grandma is the queen of hand sanitizer. So I just thought that was very appropriate and fitting. Okay, so it's about time for me to have to go, and I don't even feel like I have got much accomplished. But, and I think I may actually glue this down over there and make it into a little pocket. I do want to add a lot of like tucks and hidden places and little journal areas and stuff in this one. So that's why I hope I haven't bit off more than I can chew by trying to do all of this stuff. As long as I can have it ready to bind and do the final touches by like Thursday or Friday, I'll be okay. So, because the baby shower is Saturday at 2, but 2 of my boys are marching their ROTC, and they are marching in the Veterans Parade Saturday morning. So Saturday is out. So I have to keep that in mind. So, okay, well, I think I'm only going to be able to do like one more thing to this, and then I'm going to have to head on out. And I think I want to add this lace right here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to glue it down, and then if I see that it needs to be sewn down, I can sew it down. But that is the one thing about working on the pages before they're sewn in. If I need to sew something down, it's not a problem to sew it down because it's not glued in. I mean, yeah, it's not sewn into the book. So that is one good thing about building your pages before you actually put it in the book. It actually makes it much easier to work with because I'm only having to deal with that one page at a time, and I'm not having to like worry with the book and move the book around, that kind of stuff. So I do like making it like that, I will say. Okay, so I'm just trimming this up a little bit. And then what I will do is I am going to go in and put some glue on those edges just to make sure that they don't fray. You can also burn your edges, but this is white, and normally when I burn my edges, I literally burn them, like I burn them crisp. I have been known to do that, so I think it would be better to just put some glue on those. Okay, guys, that's going to have to do it for now. I have got to get going, but we did get a little bit more accomplished. We got this page ready. We got the pocket here. I already had this, but it's ready to get a little card or something in it. And we did get this page done with this little envelope here with the little tuck, and then we can even stick some of these down in it. I would ink them, you know, first, but you know, for the sake of the video, we're just gonna show it like that. So we do have those. We have this little tuck over here that we'll be able to tuck something down in, and I'm just going to slide this in just so that we can see. So we'll be able to stick something down in there. We can even stick a little booklet down in there. And then we've got the lace on the outside. So we didn't do too bad considering, you know, all things considering. Hey, that's that much more done. So thank you guys for, you know, watching with me, for keeping me company, because, you know, probably all this week, this is what I will be doing. We'll be working on this journal. Now I will be doing my gratitude journal that Melina has done. I will be doing that starting tomorrow. So those will just be like little short videos that I post every day. And I'll just make them like videos by themselves, just so that I can kind of keep up with those. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And again, I apologize that it wasn't some great video. If I get a chance at church tonight, I will come back on and do something else with you guys. But just in case, you know, at least it's there now. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.